Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Press play.
Jesus, we know we belong here because of your love for us that goes on and on forever. Jesus, we know you are with us wherever we go. You're there, we'll always be together.
So sing along with me for all the joy he brings.
It's going down. Get in the mix.
We're not stopping.
Get in the
The
mix.
party's hopping.
Get in the mix.
Everybody say it's time to press play.
Get in the
The
mix.
beat is dropping.
Get in the mix.
Feet are stomping.
Get in the mix.
Everybody say it's time to press play.
Oh, oh, oh.
Press play.
Oh, oh, oh.
Press play.
Jesus, we know we belong here because of your love for us that goes on and on forever. Jesus, we know you are with us wherever we go. You're there, we'll always be together.
So sing along with me for all the joy he brings.
It's going down. Get in the mix.
We're not stopping.
Get in the
The
mix.
party's hopping.
Get in the mix.
Everybody say it's time to press play.
Get in the
The
mix.
beat is dropping.
Get in the mix.
Feet are stomping.
Get in the mix.
Everybody say it's time to press play.
Oh, oh, oh.
Press play.
Oh, oh, oh.
Press play.
Oh, oh.
Press play.
Oh, oh,
Press play. All right, all right, all right. We're gonna break it down one time, y'all. You gotta sing it out with all you got. Y'all ready? Come on, come on. Clap your hands like this. Have confidence to get in the mix. Clap your hands like this. Have confidence to get in the mix. Now clap your hands like this. Like this. Have confidence to get in the mix. Now clap your hands like this. Like this. Everybody get in the mix.
Get in the mix.
We're not stopping.
Get in the
The
mix.
party's hopping.
Get in the mix.
Everybody say it's time to press play.
Get in the
The
mix.
beat is dropping.
Get in the mix.
Feet are stomping.
Get in the mix.
Everybody say it's time to press play.
Oh, oh. Get in the mix.
Press play.
Oh, oh. Get in the mix.
Press play.
Oh, oh. Get in the mix.
Press play.
Oh, oh.
Press play.
Hi E3 kids, happy Sunday. Welcome to the second week in the month of June 2021. We are already at the halfway mark, and we just want to thank God for his mercies, his goodness, and his protection towards us and our families. Amen. I want to welcome you to this Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, depending on where you are. And I just want to thank you for coming out last week, which was the 5th Sunday in the month of May. We had our outreach party, and it was awesome. It was a joy to see you all. I'm grateful to God for keeping you and for how big and tall you're all looking. You've all grown so big, and I just thank God for your lives. Are you looking forward to the summer? Are you excited about the summer? I know I am. The kids, I know my kids have been counting down. It's just a couple more days for the school year to be over, and we're just grateful and looking forward to enjoying some downtime. Anyway, before we jump into the lesson for this week, before we jump into the lesson from this week, which is taken from Joshua chapter 5 and 6, I wanted us to go over our memory verse for the month of June, It's taken from Psalms 27 verse 13. Friends, do you remember what it says? Do you? It says, I remain confident of this, that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Friends, can you say it? Psalm 27 verse 13. I remain confident of this, that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Good job, friends. So enjoy the lesson, which is taken from Joshua chapter 5 and 6. And then afterwards, we'll come and have an activity as well. All right? Enjoy. Thank you.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of Joshua, chapters 5 and 6.
For 40 years, God's people wandered the desert. At last, they reached the land that God had promised them. Joshua led them to the edge of the rushing Jordan River.
The priests will carry the ark of the Lord.
The ark was a beautiful chest that reminded the Israelites that God was with them.
As soon as the priests step into the Jordan, it will stop flowing.
Sure enough, as soon as the foot of the first priest touched the edge of the river, the waters parted. God's people crossed on dry land, just as God had led them through the Red Sea 40 years before.
God did this so that all the nations on earth would know that He is powerful.
Soon after, the Amorites and Canaanites living in the land had heard what God had done. Fearful, they retreated back to their towns, including the high-walled city of Jericho.
Oh, great. Like, how do we fight them now?
God will show us the way.
That evening, Joshua left camp and snuck toward Jericho. The walls loomed impossibly strong.
So tall.
As he turned, Joshua saw a man standing nearby holding a sword.
Who are you? Are you on our side or the side of our enemies?
I have come as the commander of the Lord's army.
Joshua knelt down, face to the ground.
What message does my Lord have for me?
Take off your sandals. The place you are on is holy ground.
Joshua tugged off his shoes.
I have handed Jericho over to you.
Joshua listened carefully as the Lord delivered a message, a battle plan unlike any other.
Wow. Okay, we'll do it, Lord.
Joshua called for the priests.
Get the Ark of the Covenant, and I need 7 of you to march in front of the Ark with trumpets.
Sorry, just warming up.
Joshua gathered the army too.
Time to move out.
Like, do we get to attack now?
March around the city.
Just, like, go in circles?
Some of you march ahead of the Ark of the Lord, and the rest of you march behind.
Can we at least shout and stuff? Hey, Jericho, you guys smell like cheese!
Don't give a war cry or raise your voices until the day I tell you to shout. But the priests must blow their trumpets. Forward, march!
The entire army, including the priests, marched one time around Jericho, just as the Lord had instructed Joshua.
Now can we get them?
Back to camp, men. We march again tomorrow.
The next morning, the Israelites marched around the city once again. And then on day 3, once again on day 4, not to mention day 5, and once again on day 6.
We march again at sunrise.
I have blisters.
At dawn on the 7th day, the army and priests formed their strange parade once more. But this time, once they finished marching around the city one time, Joshua called out,
Keep marching!
Again? My feet are killing me.
The Lord has told me we must march around the city 7 times today.
On the 7th time around, the priests blew a long blast on their trumpets.
Now shout! The Lord has given you the city!
As the shouts of the Israelites rang out in the clear morning air, something incredible happened. The massive walls of Jericho began to tremble. The gates shivered and quaked. Jagged cracks ran through the heavy stones. Rocks began to tumble from the tops of the walls. Little rocks, large stones, giant boulders, until at last the walls collapsed, crashing in on themselves. The ground quaked, and plumes of dust burst into the air. As the air cleared, the Israelites stared in amazement. The city of Jericho stood wide open.
Take the city!
With nothing standing in their way, the Israelites charged right in. That day, they completely defeated the city of Jericho. God was with Joshua, and he became well known everywhere in the land.
Friends, welcome. What did you think of the video? So like Joshua and the Israelites, we're going to be marching around 7 times whilst trying to recite our memory verse for the month of June. We're going to walk around, march on, just like Joshua and the Israelites did. And we're going to recite our memory verse from Psalm 27 verse 13. And we're doing this. Do you want to know why we're doing this? We're doing this to increase the oxygen in our brains and then to tap into the energies in our body. And friends, during the summer holidays, during our vacation, we want to make sure that we're using our bodies. We're not going to be playing just video games. Remember what we learned from Lionel the Lion during the outreach party? We want to move as much as we can, okay? So let's do that now. We're going to go around 7 times and we're going to recite our memory verse from Psalm 27 verse 13, and it says, I remain confident of this, that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Okay, I'm going to start now. I remain confident of this, that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I remain confident of this, that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I remain confident of this, that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I remain confident of this, that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I remain confident of this, that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I remain confident of this, that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I remain confident of this, that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. That took a lot of energy out of me. Do you feel all that energy and all that oxygen that is going into our brains? Oh, I feel good. And I'm sure that I'm not going to forget our memory verse. Psalm 27 verse 13. I remain confident of this, that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I pray that you see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living in the month of June for the rest of the year during your summer break. It was a joy, oh friends. It was a joy having you for service today. Until we meet again, stay blessed. All right, be good.